Hey, settle down. Settle down. You're okay. You're okay. Gosh, babies.
The good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life.
Good morning, Shy Folk, and welcome back to the Old Man Willow Farm vlog. My name's Diane, and I run a horse boarding, training, and lesson facility here in Oregon in the Willamette Valley. And for the whole month of January, I'm going to be talking to you about setting goals, personal goals for your riding, goals for your horses, maybe some lesson goals, or goals for developing and improving your facility. So last week, if you missed that blog, I spoke about setting goals for a horse vacation, which is, of course, the most fun goal to set for the year. This week, I'm going to be talking a little bit about my personal riding goals and the goals I have for my horses. So stick around and check it out. So this guy is one of my goals. He is my baby. His name is Merlin, and he is an Appaloosa. He is just three years old. He will be 4 in April. We've done some work with him, quite a bit of groundwork, some lunging. He's had a saddle and bridle on, and I've sat on him, but I haven't obviously started working him yet. He's still very young, so we're giving him time to grow up a little bit. But in the summer, my goal is to start riding him. So I'm going to, the plan is over the next couple of months, I will just step up my groundwork and lunging routine. I've been pretty bad about that, I have to admit. Hey, you've been a little bit neglected. I've had so many other horses to work on that I haven't given him the attention that he needs. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. I'll start that, stepping that up, do like 2-3 times a week. I'll work with him so that by the time we get to May, which is when I'm going to start riding him, he will hopefully be ready. And the goal with that is like I'm going to start out by riding in the arena with Rachel. She'll ride Lucky, so that we have a lead horse. And then also on the lunge line, where I'm riding him on the lunge line, where we can tie in the cues that he's learned lunging with the cues from the saddle. So my big goal for him is to have him completely done with the basics, finished by the end of this year, so that he has all the basics and he is ready to go. So that's my goal. So, and that's one of the things when I'm setting goals for my horses, one of the things I do is I like to set a goal that is actually achievable, first of all. Otherwise you're setting yourself up for disappointment. But it's achievable, and then to break it down into steps. So I know what I'm going to do with him in the spring. Just step up my groundwork, my lunging. I know what I'm going to do with him in the summer. I'm going to start like just slowly working with him under saddle, so that by the fall I'm actually schooling him in the arena and laying down a solid foundation. So that's my goal for this guy. Why are you so antsy today? They're busy working cattle out there. So there are 4-wheelers driving around and dogs, and the cattle are going. And so he's a little bit like, whoa, what's going on? Anyway, let me get to work with him. Yeah, you ready to work, babes? Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. You're okay. Gosh. Yeah. That's his daddy right there. That little thoroughbred coming out. Saddle. You're okay. You're okay. What was that all about? Gosh. What was that all about, you silly horse? You silly horse. You're okay. Are you ready to try a little turn on the forehand? No. Over. Oh dear. I am definitely going to have fun riding him the first couple of times. Saddle. Saddle. Come on. Saddle. Good boy. Trot. Good boy. That's it. You're okay. Trot. Good boy. There we go. Settle down. You're okay. There we go. There we go. And walk. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. So this is Diesel, for those of you who haven't met him before. He is my rescue off-the-track thoroughbred. He's about 13 years old. I'll put the link into the video all about him and how I ended up with him below. But he is the second of my projects for this year. So with him, he has a pretty good basic education, and so I'm just going to have a lot of fun with him. That's my plan for the year with him, is just to have a lot of fun, develop him a little bit. I've started a little jumping with him, and he's taken to that. So I think what I'm going to do in March, I'm going to take him to his first show. We're going to do an indoor eventing show. So my plan leading up to March will be to work on dressage, a little bit of dressage, a little bit of show jumping, put in a little couple of rustic fences there so he gets used to seeing some brush and ditches, that kind of thing. So that'll be up till March, and then in the summer there's a number of shows, hunter jumper shows, and another eventing show that we'll do, a couple of clinics, because in terms of my goals as a rider, so let me start working while I talk to you. In terms of my goals as a rider, he, you know, I have goals for him. Those are separate from my own goals. So up until this point, pretty much financially, we haven't been able to afford for myself to take lessons. And I am a great believer in continuing education as a rider. I think you're never good enough, that you don't need lessons and a pair of eyes on the ground. And I know I watch myself on video and I think, oh my word, I've picked up so many bad habits. And just having those eyes on the ground to say, hey, you know, put those shoulders back, stop rounding your back, which is my favorite thing to do. Yeah, it's just super, super helpful. But anyway, this year I'm determined to spoil myself a little bit. And I would like to do, there's a eventing clinic that I think I'm going to be doing. And then there's also a dressage clinic. So my plan is to do both of those and just keep my eyes open. Any clinics that come up that I can participate in, to do those. So as I'm working with him, yeah, at the same time as I'm developing him, because those obviously will be super helpful for him as well. So at the same time as I'm developing him, I'll be developing myself as well. So yeah, so it's exciting. I think it's going to be an exciting year. We're going to do a lot of fun events, and hopefully win some ribbons. We'll see. But really, I don't really care about that. It's just about, at this point in my life, it's about having a little bit of fun and just seeing what I can do with him. So yeah, so that's the plan. Well, there you go, guys. There you have it. Those are my goals for 2024. I am excited to have a new baby to bring on for the first time ever in my life. So that's a real challenge, and I'm going to be learning so much. And then it's the first time in 30 years that I've had a horse of my own just to play with and to ride, that's not either working someone else's horse or a lesson horse. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be just such a fun year. So I would love to hear what some of your plans and what some of your goals are for this year. So please comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I post vlogs like this once a week, and I'd love to have you be a part of our community. I will see you next week.